Hello, student of class 9. Let's continue our chapter Improvement in Food Resources. So today let's know about nutrient management. This is very important topic. Nutrient management means just like us, human being and other animals, plant also require nutrient for survive and perform the different activity. So what nutrients required by the plants we are going to know here. Just as we need food for development, growth, and well being, plants also require nutrients for growth. Nutrients are supplied to plants by air, water, and soil. Okay, this is very important point. Students see nutrients supply plants by the three medium: air also giving plants nutrients, water also giving plants nutrients, and soil also. Total, there are 16 nutrients which are essential for plants. Air supply carbon and oxygen. Hydrogen comes from water for plant, not for us. So air giving which nutrients? Carbon and oxygen. Water giving which nutrients? Hydrogen. Warm plants, and soil supply the other 13 nutrients to plants. So we can say most of the nutrients providing by the soil here. Total 13 nutrients providing by soil, 2 nutrients by air, and 1 nutrients hydrogen by water. Amongst these 13 nutrients, 6 are required in large quantities and are therefore called macronutrients. What are called macronutrients? The nutrients which require by plants in large quantity is called macronutrients. And total how many macronutrients? 6. Because these 6 nutrients require in large quantity. And other 7 out of 13, other 7 nutrients are used by plants in small quantity, not required in large quantity. So therefore we could say it is micronutrients. So total 6 are macronutrients because these are required in large quantity, and 7 micronutrients which require in less quantity. If you see the table 15.1, you can see here air providing 2 nutrients, carbon and oxygen, water providing hydrogen, and sometimes diesel oxygen also present here, and soil giving 30 nutrients, and out of 13, 6 are macronutrients, 7 are micronutrients. So macronutrients: nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, means NPK. Most important, N, nitrogen, phosphorus, P, potassium, K. Calcium, magnesium, sulfur. These six. And micronutrients in small quantity, whatever required by plants, they are iron, manganese, boron, zinc, copper, molybdenum, and chlorine. Deficiency of these nutrients affects psychological processes in plants, including reproduction, growth, and ability to enrich. By supplying these nutrients in the form of manure and fertilizer. So like us, when we get less nutrients, we got ill and several diseases attack us. Similarly, in plants also, if they not get the sufficient nutrients, they also affected by this, and this affect in several way like growth, reproduction, disease, etc. So how can we provide these nutrients to the plants? Through soil. So we actually provide this kind of nutrient to the plant as in the form of manure and fertilizer. So when we provide manure and fertilizer, actually we are providing nutrients to the plants. Our environment from excessive use of fertilizer is also harmful. Using biological waste material is also a way of recycling farm waste. Material used manure can be classified as. Student, remember fertilizer and manure both providing the nutrients. Here fertilizer providing very less nutrients to the plants, so most of the nutrients providing by the manure, and manure we can prepare by our own self by using the waste material which we collect from our kitchen. Compost and vermicompost are the example of manure, the process in which farm waste material like livestock excreta, cow dung, vegetable waste, animal refuse, domestic waste, savage waste, straw, eradicated weeds, etc. actually decompose in pits in an open field is known as composting. Actually, in compost, organic matter are in rich quantity. Compost is the example of manure, and which is prepared by using earthworm to hasten the process of decomposition of plants and animal refuse, and this is called vermicompost. So this is the difference between compost and vermicompost. Both are actually manure. In case of compost, we use only the waste material or organic material, but in case of vermicompost, we use along with this some earthworm, and this earthworm when and decompose this, then decomposition process takes place very fast, and that is called vermicompost. Another manure is green manure. Prior to the sowing of the crop seeds, some plants like sun hemp or guar are grown and mulched by plugging them into the soil. These green plants thus turn into green manure, which helps in enriching the soil in nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium.